Have you ever wondered why so many men, once they reach 60, simply decide to stop paying attention to their intimate health? Many believe that age alone means the end of pleasure, that the body is no longer capable, or that it is somehow inappropriate to even talk about it. But today, I want to invite you to open your mind and stay with me until the end, because what I'm going to reveal could change the way you think about your body, your well-being, and your future. The title you saw wasn't an exaggeration. Never think about giving up self-intimacy after 60 without knowing these important facts. Why? Because science, real-life experience, and medical evidence show that this natural practice not only remains beneficial after 60, but it can also become one of your best allies to live longer, with greater vitality, and with a much stronger sense of joy and purpose. Let me make this clear from the very beginning. This is not a taboo subject, nor is it something to be ashamed of. It is part of your health, as important as eating well, exercising, or sleeping enough. And the best part? It's within your reach, it costs nothing, and it can literally add years of quality to your life. Think about it. When was the last time you truly gave yourself permission to enjoy your own company, without guilt, without fear, and without excuses? Many men tell me that once they reached 60, they thought that intimacy was behind them, that it was something reserved for their younger years. But when they understand how the body really works and the hidden benefits of continuing, they are amazed at the transformation in their health, their mood, and even their relationships with others. Science explains this very clearly. During intimate activity, your body releases a cocktail of natural chemicals: dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, and endorphins. These substances not only create pleasure but also reduce stress, relieve anxiety, and improve sleep. In other words, what you thought was simply a private moment of satisfaction is actually a complete therapy for your brain, your nervous system, and your emotional balance. And it doesn't stop there. Did you know that self-intimacy is also connected to better prostate health? Studies show that men who maintain regular intimate activity after 60 tend to have fewer problems with inflammation, better circulation in the pelvic area, and fewer difficulties with urinary function. It's like giving your body a gentle workout that keeps those internal systems active and healthy. I remember the case of Mr. Javier, a patient who at 65 felt his energy slipping away. He confessed that he hadn't thought about intimacy for years, believing it was something for the young. When we talked openly about it, and he decided to give it another chance, he noticed big changes. His mood improved, his sleep was deeper, and even his medical checkups showed more stable results. That small step became a turning point in his life. Another point to consider is testosterone, the male hormone that naturally decreases with age. While it's true that levels decline, your body still produces it, and intimacy helps stimulate its release. That means more vitality, better muscle tone, and greater motivation to stay active. In other words, it's a natural way to keep your hormones balanced and working in your favor. Now, some men ask me, "Doctor, isn't it too late for me?" And the answer is no. It's never too late to reconnect with your body. Of course, everyone's rhythm is different, and it's important to respect your limits. But the truth is, your body doesn't forget. The pathways in your brain, your circulation, your ability to feel, they are all still there, waiting for you to awaken them again. One of the hidden benefits that most people don't know about is the effect on the immune system. Yes, you heard that right. Regular intimacy boosts the production of certain cells that protect your body against infections. So, something you may have thought was only for pleasure is also strengthening your natural defenses. Isn't that incredible? And let's not forget about mental health. Loneliness, sadness, and the feeling of being disconnected from life can become more intense after 60. Intimacy acts like a natural antidepressant, reminding you that you are alive, that you can still feel, and that you have the right to enjoy yourself. It's not about living in the past, but about embracing the present with dignity and gratitude. Of course, I must also talk about balance. This is not about excess, nor about turning intimacy into an obsession. It's about finding harmony. A natural rhythm that allows your body to benefit without neglecting other important areas of your life, like exercise, nutrition, and social connections. If you think about it, intimacy is a way of saying thank you to your body. After decades of carrying you through work, challenges, joys, and sorrows, doesn't it deserve to be cared for and valued? That act of self-care is not selfish, It's an affirmation that your life still matters, that your well-being is important, and that you are willing to invest in yourself. So, what do I ask of you? That you don't leave this knowledge here, floating in your mind, only to forget it tomorrow. Take action. Allow yourself to experience this in a natural, respectful way, without prejudice. And if you have any medical condition or concern, talk to your doctor, because no one should walk this path with doubts or fear. If what you heard so far resonates with you, stay with me, because what comes next will surprise you even more. We're going to uncover aspects that few men know about and that can make all the difference in your health and in how you live the years ahead. And if you want to keep receiving this kind of valuable, science-backed information, make sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. Together, we are building a community of men who want to live not only longer but with greater quality of life. Now that we have opened this conversation and you understand why intimacy after 60 is not only normal but also highly beneficial, it's time to go deeper into the details that can truly transform the way you approach your health and well-being. Let's start with circulation. You see, one of the biggest challenges men face as they age is reduced blood flow. That affects not only the heart and the brain but also the pelvic area. When you stay active in this intimate way, you are literally training your circulatory system. Each time blood flows with intensity, you're nourishing tissues, carrying oxygen, and preventing stiffness that can lead to dysfunction. It's like watering a garden. If you let the soil dry for too long, it cracks. But if you maintain regular irrigation, everything stays alive and flexible. Another benefit has to do with the pelvic floor muscles. These muscles are like the hidden base that supports the bladder, intestines, and even contributes to spinal stability. With age, they weaken, and that's why many men start experiencing leaks, urgency, or discomfort. But every time you engage in intimate activity, those muscles contract and strengthen naturally. It's like doing Kegel exercises without even realizing it. Over time, this can make a huge difference in your confidence and independence. And here's something else: stress management. Many men over 60 live with constant pressure. Family concerns, financial stress, health worries. All of that increases cortisol, the hormone that silently damages your arteries, raises blood pressure, and weakens the immune system. Self-intimacy acts as a natural reset button. It lowers cortisol, releases endorphins, and puts your nervous system into a state of relaxation. The result? Better blood pressure, calmer mind, and improved resilience. Think about how many times you've struggled with sleep. Insomnia becomes one of the most common complaints after 60. You want to sleep, but your mind won't stop, or you wake up several times in the night. Here's the good news. Intimacy helps release prolactin, a hormone directly linked to deep, restorative sleep. That's why many men report falling asleep faster and staying asleep longer after these moments. It's a natural alternative to sleeping pills, with none of the side effects. We can't overlook mental health either. Depression, anxiety, and feelings of isolation affect millions of older adults. But here's the powerful truth. Intimacy is a tool for emotional connection with yourself. It allows you to feel pleasure, to recognize that your body still responds, to experience joy. This reduces loneliness and enhances self-esteem. Many men have told me, "Doctor, I thought my best years were behind me. But now I see that life can still surprise me." Now, let's touch on a very practical point: detection of health problems. Every time you explore your own body, you're also monitoring your health. You might notice a lump, a change in sensitivity, pain, or something unusual that otherwise could go unnoticed. I've had patients who discovered early-stage conditions thanks to being attentive during these moments. And because they acted quickly, we were able to treat them effectively. It's like having your own personal health check built into your routine. I also want to talk about memory and brain health. Did you know that intimacy increases blood flow to the brain, stimulates neural connections, and releases neurotransmitters that protect your cognitive function? There's growing evidence that maintaining intimacy later in life can help preserve memory and mental sharpness. It's not only about your body, it's about keeping your mind young and active as well. Another important aspect is your relationship with your own body. As the years pass, many men begin to feel betrayed by their bodies. Wrinkles, aches, slower movements. But through intimacy, you can rebuild a positive connection. Instead of seeing your body only as a source of problems, You rediscover it as a source of pleasure and vitality. That shift in perspective can improve your overall self-image and mental well-being. Let's also clear up one of the biggest myths, that intimacy after 60 is somehow shameful or unnecessary. Nothing could be further from the truth. Shame is an obstacle that has prevented millions of men from enjoying better health. The truth is, nature designed your body to function throughout your entire life. The idea that it must stop at a certain age is a cultural invention, not a biological reality. Of course, moderation and awareness are important. Like any healthy habit, balance is key. Too much, or using it as a way to escape from real problems, can create frustration instead of well-being. The idea is to integrate it into your life as a natural, enjoyable, and balanced practice. That way, it supports your health rather than interfering with it. Now, let me share some inspiring real-life examples. One of my patients, Mr. Luis, was 70 when he finally broke the silence about his concerns. He had felt ashamed for years, thinking that intimacy at his age was abnormal. When we talked openly, he began to see it differently. Within a few months, he noticed his energy return, his mood lift, and his outlook on life brighten. Today, at 73, he says he feels younger than he did 10 years ago. Another patient, Mr. Alberto, struggled with high blood pressure and stress after losing his wife. He thought intimacy was over for him. But once he reconnected with his body, his blood pressure improved, his sleep normalized, and he described feeling like he had rediscovered his own strength. His children noticed the change and told him he looked happier and healthier. These are not isolated stories. Science confirms what thousands of men are experiencing. Intimacy after 60 is not just possible, it's powerful. It can protect your health, improve your happiness, and add quality years to your life. And now, let's get to the heart of the message. You have two choices. You can continue believing the myths, hiding in silence, and ignoring your body's needs. Or you can embrace knowledge, break free from shame, and use this natural gift to enhance your health and well-being. Remember, your body has been your faithful companion for more than 6 decades. It has carried you through joys, challenges, and countless experiences. Don't abandon it now. Care for it, listen to it, and celebrate what it can still do for you. And here's where I want to leave you with something very important. What you learned today is powerful, but it's only the beginning. Knowledge without action is wasted. Take this information, apply it, and most importantly, don't keep it to yourself. Talk to your doctor if you have questions. Share this with someone who might need it. And if you want to continue learning about the hidden keys to living longer, healthier, and happier, make sure to subscribe to this channel and join our community. Because your health matters. Your happiness matters. And these years, your golden years, are not meant to be lived in silence or shame, but with dignity, joy, and the knowledge that you still have so much life ahead of you.